Okay, I haven't seen any of these a video on YouTube on how to replace a knock sensor on this vehicle. This is a 2013 Kia Soul, and I got an engine code for the knock sensor, which is this right here. This is the new one. And basically, let's talk about the knock sensor. What the knock sensor does, knock sensor is basically like it works like a microphone, and it sends information to the ECU on how the engine is running, and it detects your sounds within a normal range, and if it detects any unusual noise or sound, it will relay that back to the ECU, and then you can go and have your engine checked out. But the engine is running fine. Normally with a bad knock sensor, or actually not a bad knock sensor, but if the knock sensor is doing its job and causes the engine light to come on, you're going to know, because the engine is going to be running abnormally. We're going to get up underneath the vehicle and we're going to find the location of the old one, and we're going to replace it. Now, doing my research online, I've seen that the wiring harness, this will connect somewhere around the area of the starter. So we're going to get up underneath the vehicle and we're going to find the exact location of the knock sensor. Now this right here simply has a bolt that goes through it. Don't know the size yet, but I will let you know here shortly. And this will connect, I believe, to the block, and then this simply snaps in. Pretty easy job, just gotta find the stupid thing. So from what I'm seeing online, it's around the starter. This connects closer to the starter, this comes over to the left and bolts on. So let's get under the vehicle and check out the location. Okay, the location of, okay, here's your oil filter. Okay, you can see the wiring harness right there. I don't know if you can see that. I'll run my hand up here. This is the wiring harness. Okay, your starter is right here. Okay, it's kind of hard to see. Starter is right there. Okay, your oil filter, your starter is right up here. This is the wiring harness for the knock sensor, and the wire comes back kind of on top of the filter, and you can feel the bolt. It's kind of gonna have to kind of do this blind, okay? But I just wanted you guys to see where this thing is located. So wire goes back up in there. You can see the wire right here, and it goes, and you can feel the bolt. It's a pretty short wire, and should be a simple fix. So let me find out what size socket that is that I'm gonna need, and we'll go from there. This will just disconnect, just quick connect, pull right off. All right. All right, so this is the wire that connects to it. Okay, this is the wiring harness for the knock sensor itself. If you look, there's a little tab right here. The lighting is bad, but you see that little tab sticking out. Wiring harness on the top section has a little flat, and that slides onto that little piece of metal sticking out. Then you have a little grommet that is attached, was attached to this one. I pulled it out. The new one has it as well, and this hole right here is where that grommet will go. So your harness will sit right in here, connected to the wiring harness to the ECU, and then you'll have a little keeper that holds up the wire that's going to go in that hole right there. So now all we got to do Let's find what size bolt is running through the end, and we can take this old one out. Easy peasy. Alright, got the bolt out, very easy. And it's a 12 millimeter. And I tried to use a ratchet and didn't have the clearance. So even with a short socket, didn't know how I was going to get a ratchet up in there. So I went to, and I just got these recently. First time I've had a chance to really use these. Flex head wrenches. Ratcheting flex head wrenches. So you can get it up on your bolt, you know, whatever weird angle you need. And I took that thing right off, no problem. 12 millimeter. Get yourself some flex head wrenches if you don't have any in your toolbox, because they will come in handy. And on this application, you can definitely use it, and it will help you out. 12 millimeter. And the bolt simply goes through here, and it connects to the block, and then you reconnect your wiring harness that I showed you earlier. As simple as that. So that's how you replace the knock sensor on a 2013 Kia Soul. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel, Spirit Walker 79, for more videos. And thank you for watching.